welcome to the December update for the Sandwich and Ashford Model Railway. So Christmas has been and gone, and I've acquired a few more locos as ever. This time, picked these up from Worley back in the end of November for Christmas presents. As you can see, the two Colossus Class 47s. These are Vitrain models, and they are the Rail Express limited edition ones, and they're called Rebecca and Demelza. And then behind that you can see that I've got a Network Rail Class 73. Typically they run around the southern and southeast region, and behind that some Network Rail wagons, which have also got some ballast inside those to make them more authentic. One other sort of addition I've had from Christmas presents as well are the cars. So you can see down in the car park a few cars have now started to appear on the layout. These are all modern cars to fit in with the era, and it's starting to come together very nicely over there. And I've also had the wind off out recently as well on the layout. So I'm now going to take you over to the other side of the layout where I have started on the sandwich section. Okay, so over here on the sandwich section I've started the TMD. And as you can see, I have been using polyfiller around the rails and the sleepers to create that concrete effect in the depot area. But as you can see from like the second line in from the left, due to the sanding down and trying to file it down to sort of make a smooth concrete effect, I've sort of worn away some of the paint that I did put on there in the first instance. And on the far right lane, I haven't even scraped off the excess of the paint off the top of the rails yet, so there's a bit more work to be done over here, but eventually I've got some sort of carriage cleaning platforms to put through the middle, which are by ratio. I've got those now, so those will go in between the lines, and as you can see from the right hand side of the picture, there'll be a little sort of access road that comes out and alongside the TMD to the sort of offices. Okay, so looking back in the opposite direction to what we just saw, you can see the offices which I've had as a Christmas present. These will all be a sort of Network Rail depot for Sandwich area, and the access road will come out of there, and there'll be a little car park up against the wall. And as you can see on the far right of the picture, we've got the shunt neck out of the TMD lines. So to give you an overview of the sandwich section from this end of the layout, the little siding before it goes back onto the main line, I hope to put in a sort of diesel refueling point in that area. The little line which comes off, which comes off next to the container, will hold the Network Rail wind hoff in that little siding. Then where the container is, I hope to get hold of the Batman Art Deco signal box, which will nicely sort of sit in the middle and be a sort of centre of attention in terms of operating all the points on the main lines and running into the TMD. And then finally, over on the far right of the picture, you've got the Colossus 66 and the Southern 171s, which are just sat there at the moment. But that there will be the Sandwich station, which will be a 3-car station, which will hold either the Southern 171, the Networker, or the Electrostar once it's built, and then they will be able to use the reverse siding after the station to be stabled out of the way whilst other trains are running on the outer loop. So I'd like to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers. I hope you've enjoyed this update of what there is of it, but I hope to crack on with a few things to show you in the next update, probably around about midway through January.